That should be in the blooper. Can your dog say something? Just beat him.
Oh shit.
We're gonna have a sitcom on bloopers. Why is it so hard?
I don't know. Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to the Open Minded Podcast where we talk about anything and everything, and there's going to be butthurt people in the comments, so just forewarning. We're missing one of our group members, we're missing a woman, and we're the most diverse podcast on the interwebs because we have Joshua Graham, the black, we have
Ricardo, the Mexican.
and Tristan, the white, and we're missing Savannah, which is a woman, so now you can see why it's the most diverse group. So pretty much in this episode, podcast, whatever you want to call it, we're going to be talking about anything and everything, as I already stated, while playing some pool. Usually we'd be sitting at a table with a big fancy microphone and a computer and a webcam filming us, but we don't have Savannah here because she's the one with the computer.
Alright, so let's begin.
Let's begin. Do you guys want to re-rack or?
No,
This is good. This is good.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
Yeah.
playing this shit.
There's enough, so we're fine.
Damn. Our world's fucked. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, global warming. Glad you bring it up.
Oh yeah, dude, it's December 1st and yesterday was 50 degrees.
Right.
Bullshit.
No,
Why are the polar bears brown? Did you shit on the polar bears? Louis C.K.
Yeah.
Remember you did that?
Oh yeah.
Oh, let's
I've
talk
not
about
seen it.
Louis C.K. What do you guys think about the incident that happened?
That's a sore subject right now because Louis C.K. is that nigga, and to see him, just fall so fucking hard. No,
Fall so hard from grace.
exactly.
Well, I
Yeah.
wouldn't call it grace.
But maybe like stardom.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's just
I don't want to believe it.
you don't exactly. What he did was just so fucking weird.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, it doesn't count as rape because he is saying that they did give him consent. Either way, he's saying that, not the women. So if I can get proof that they gave him consent, then it's like, who cares, you know? And in no way am I defending him, but if he's saying that he did get consent, then it's like, it's technically not rape. I would call it harassment and barely that. What about you, Ricardo?
It's just.
I wouldn't really consider rape because there's like some people out there that actually experience brutal rapes.
Yeah.
And to them, it's just gonna be like, that's it.
Yeah, seriously. Okay, you know, what do you think?
It's sexual harassment at most. That's
Yeah.
That's what I gotta say. It's not rape. It can't
Yeah.
be rape. This
It
is
can't be
From
rape.
what I know, what happened is he took two girls up to his hotel room and asked them if he could jerk off in front of them. And I feel weird just saying it because it's just, what an awkward thing to do. Like, if you ask them for sex, that'd be more understandable because sex is such a normal thing. But to, like, jerk off in front of two
you
people.
have two girls in your bedroom. What are you doing?
Yeah, what was that French word again?
Menage a trois.
What does that mean?
A threesome. Legit threesome.
Wow. Yeah, you could be having a threesome right now and look what you're doing. You're
No,
jerking
but
off.
like, no, they're just sitting there awkwardly.
Yeah, they're not even naked, making out. They're not doing. They're just clothed, sitting there, and he's just like that's. I find that so awkward.
If
It's
they're
just so
not even,
cringy.
you can't even say kiss, just stare at me awkwardly.
Yes,
Cross your legs.
but like I don't want to believe it. But
Put
if you
your
guys
jacket
haven't
on.
seen the apology video, it's probably one of the best apologies I've ever seen. And he kind of admitted things, beautiful. And he kind of admitted things that I didn't think he would have admitted. He was saying like, they kind of gave in to me, and I kind of had them at a low, and I took advantage of them because I have power over them because I'm famous, and I took advantage of that. And what I expected him to say is kind of just like, I fucked up, I'm sorry. But it's like,
Yeah, no, he admitted it. He's
yeah,
like,
he
I
went
took
in
advantage.
depth like what he did, and I feel like I really don't want to believe that he did this to like spite them, but I also don't want to believe that he did the apology just so he doesn't fall, you know, because he's famous. He has such a good thing going. He has two kids, a wife that's a bitch, and ex, and it's like he's making so much fucking money off this. He's one of the most famous comedians. Like he's a household name
Yeah,
practically,
basically.
and I really don't want to like. I'm really hoping that he didn't just apologize because. Like, so he doesn't, like...
I'm hoping that's
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you want me to...
Hey. Pues claro.
Stupid Mexican.
Okay.
What do you think about it, Josh?
I low key. It's half and half. It's like he's doing it because yes, he does feel sorry, but then also it's just like you don't want to fall so hard. Like that's
Falling,
just,
yeah, they didn't
that's
touch the ball.
that's like him apologizing. It's like the last two strings holding on to him from him just borderline being just lost in the fuck. Just one of falling star.
Oh shit, your phone.
Yeah, he doesn't
Your
want
phone.
to end up...
Shit.
He doesn't want to end up like Miley Cyrus.
Miley Cyrus.
Yeah, but the thing is, Miley Cyrus, came. Oh shit, which way is it? came back. All right, she came back on top.
I
Oh,
guess.
it's upside down now.
She came back and she's just like, she's just crazy now.
Yeah, she's just a bitch, crazy bitch.
I fucking hate her, to be honest.
I think he doesn't want to end up like Steven Seagal.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Steven
Remember him?
Seagal fell.
He
off.
fell off
He
hard.
fell off hard, dude.
The action movies, getting fat, not even training anymore. It's just, oh my god.
Did you know he actually teaches hand-to-hand combat to recruit cops? That's what I've heard from
Like
Tom
that?
Segura. Do you guys know who Tom Segura is?
No.
Funniest fucking man alive. He's like the next Louis C.K. If Louis C.K. falls, Tom Segura is gonna take the throne. Definitely.
He teaches him. I mean, he was a good fighter. It's just, you know.
Like,
I thought he was
he-
trained in stage combat though. I'm not
Yeah.
like real combat. So it's like that's kind of surprising to believe, even if it is just a rumor. Like I don't think I'd buy it.
No.
It's just, you know how, alright, you know how people be like, oh, like, say if your personal trainer or some shit like that is a fat, lazy motherfucker and he's telling you to do all this crazy shit. You're gonna sit there like, nigga, you're not doing this, right?
Yeah.
That's how it feels if he was my master or some shit like that, trying to teach me how to fucking fight and shit. I'm like, nigga, no, fuck off.
You're fat.
Exactly. What's the whole fucking point? Just fuck off.
What do you guys think about the whole fat acceptance thing?
Bullshit.
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 They're saying
You're
fat
not.
is
You're
healthy.
not. You're not. Your body's not meant to be 300 pounds.
Yep.
No.
If your body, all right, if your body makes muscle, if you can build muscle, if your body was made to be like that, then yeah, your body's not made.
No, like I'm talking about like the actual fat cards, like the people like that are doing the fat acceptance. They weigh like 400 pounds of all fat, and they're just like, I swim every day, I run, eat healthy. No, you fucking don't. Let's be honest here. You obviously change your diet, but you just don't want to admit it.
See, people who actually do that shit, yeah, don't.
Pretty fine, right? That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, go on. Sorry.
The only people who do that shit, like people who actually do that shit, there's one thing that's wrong with their bodies: leftover skin and all that shit from
Yeah.
losing all that fat.
Yeah, but like
But
at least have
that's-
the decency to lose it in the first place, right?
At least see to try it. And then like people who make muscle from their fat and shit, I'm like,
Yeah, I'm like, dude, fat people do not deserve to be catered for. They should have to live with what they basically.
they did this to themselves.
Yeah, they did it to themselves. Like we never said, pick up the fork and eat, you fat fuck. Yeah.
Unless they were born like they weren't living in that household
Yeah.
where their parents made them do all that shit, and they're just like, I don't want to eat all this, and they're like,
But if you did that to yourself, then I have every right to make fun of you.
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
like say if you're skinny,
Like if you cut yourself, it's like I'm gonna make fun of you because you
Yeah.
did it to yourself. It's like I'm an insensitive prick, you know. And if you're gonna do something that's stupid, that's a completely other topic.
Like-
But it's like it has something. It kind of ties in, I guess.
I don't. That's another thing I don't get. Why the fuck do people cut themselves?
It's so ridiculous.
Honestly, like, just why? Like, what point?
I'm telling you guys now, I've lived a pretty fucking depressing life, and the only things I've ever had were just suicidal thoughts, and that's it. No way in hell did I do any self harm. It's just, no, I just put a fucking gun in my head and this ended all right here. Why do I have to go through this?
Yeah, but what's
That's
the point? Like that's how you're gonna die bleeding out. That's like the worst possible way to die.
Yeah, it's such a slow death. It's like
Yeah.
a gun. I understand, but suicide in general is just so stupid.
Right.
It's like people call it selfish. I don't know if I'd call it selfish, but it's like I'd call it really stupid.
Yeah. And it's just so fucking stupid. You're just sitting. Oh shit, me.
Yeah, it's just stupid. Like,
Nice. Do it. Made daddy proud.
ooh, dumbass.
Best pictures I have here. She can't be on camera.
Oh shit.
Dude, Smash, right?
Dude, who is that?
That's like,
The freshman I'm talking to.
What's her
dude,
name?
She's tight as fuck.
dude, that's a dime. That's a dime.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a fucking dime. What the fuck?
I like this. Like, just playing pool and talking.
Yeah, this is good.
It was good.
Right.
No, but like, why kill yourself? Like, why not try and like do something? Like, there are some people that are just genuinely sad that can't help it.
Okay.
Those
so-
are like the small percent.
If you have like a garbage life, like you're in the slums, you have to scrounge up change to eat day to day, maybe like 10% acceptable. But if you're like some like kid that goes to a decent school, and I would say white, but that really has nothing to do with it. And I feel like a lot of
Most
people.
white most people that kill themselves are white, and their lives are not even that bad.
Yeah, exactly.
They get bullied. They have a few shit months or weeks, and they're just like, fuck it.
Fuck it, might as well kill myself.
Yeah, it's like, no, like, really, when you're
Yeah,
20,
listen-
are you gonna think about these 4 measly years of high school that you're not gonna give a shit about? Like, honestly, like, when you're like 35 looking back on high school, you're gonna go, ugh. You're not gonna go, wow, I should just end it all. I remember all that, and it's still definitely going on in my life. It's like,
It's high school drama, and the fact that teenagers take it so fucking seriously. Oh my fucking god, dude, that's just fucking. That was a shitty ass shot, but
Yeah.
just the fact that they take it so fucking seriously, it's just like.
Why? Why take it so
ah.
Like that's whenever I sit here, I feel
Gosh.
whenever I sit here, I feel depressed about my fucking day and shit. I know for a fact that this is not gonna affect me when I get home. This is not gonna affect me for the rest of my fucking life. I should be good. I should really be good.
I just like sleep it off.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
This
And
shit does not
everyone-
matter.
Oh, go on. What were you gonna say?
No, you can talk. You can talk.
I was just gonna say, like, everyone should have an outlet. And, like, you have an outlet, right? You work out.
Yeah.
Yours is football.
No, not football.
What is your outlet?
I don't have an outlet. I just live my life.
Well, that's unhealthy. But, like, I ride my bike. He works out. I could say you do football.
I work out. I do basically it.
But, like, you have things that keep your mind off of it.
Yeah.
And I feel like the people that kill themselves don't
Don't
have
have those things. They're just constantly thinking
And I
about
think
it.
it's just because it's the
They
new
don't have a
generations that
fucking
are
hobby.
rolling in from, like, all these vaginas of just deadbeat parents are just lazy.
They don't have the will to live.
Like, I've led such an not athletic, but, like, such, like, a, not interesting, but active, like, really active lifestyle, like on and off the bike every day, 10 hours straight.
I think this
It's
new
like,
generation
I
just
cannot imagine just sitting on my phone and eating, like, hot Cheetos and, like, texting people on Snapchat.
I can
24 hours. Like,
Yeah,
I
same.
can't believe some people do that.
To me, like if I don't do like some type of hard work or something that gets
Yeah,
my body
then
sore,
the day
like,
just
I
doesn't
can't-
feel
I-
worth it,
yeah,
you know?
I can't be comfortable.
And then, like, I just see these people, like, they're always on Snapchat, and the highlight of their day is, like, they get to see one of their childhood movies or something. It's just like,
What the
grow
fuck are
up,
you
get a
doing?
job, go get a hobby, like.
Do something.
Right.
Like at least beat your meat or shit.
I shit you not. There's a few. I'm shit you not. There's a few black people that actually are active and shit, and they have big bodies because they eat a lot of shit, and it's like they're big, but they're still strong and shit. Like our boy Ricky here. Yeah, those are like the only few fat people I can ever respect, because they don't want to get skinny. They just trying to build muscle and shit. Like our boy Ricky. My boy Ricky.
Yeah, some people have slow metabolism, some people have fast metabolisms. It's like, you're born with it, and I feel like to make fun of people for their metabolism is wrong, but to make fun of people for, like, the way they eat and, like, how shitty their diet is and how unhealthy they are, then, I mean, that's
Yeah,
kind of
'cause, like,
acceptable.
Because like if you're eating like 5 bags of hot Cheetos a day instead of actual meals
And, like,
saying,
just pie
and
for dinner,
saying
it's like,
it's my slow metabolism. No, that's your own fucking fault.
no,
No,
because
most-
even with slow metabolism, if you eat healthy and, like, you eat vegetables and salads and shit,
Yeah,
it's
you
like,
just-
you're not gonna be, like, big boy.
Fat, yeah.
Right, and then most people are just like fucking. Most people will shit you not. It's like you tell them, hey dude, I care for you, and I feel like you should not be doing all this. You should not be drinking fucking soda every day.
You know they hate.
Eating all that shit, and they'll tell you it's my life, my body, it's my life. Let me do what I want. I'm like,
Okay, diet.
Okay, have fun
before
with
you're 30.
diabetes, you idiot.
and they're
Have
like,
fun with, like, walking issues.
and
'cause
then
you're so
they're gonna
fat.
tell you like, I'm not gonna die diabetes or anything. I'll
Yeah.
change my life someday. It's just like,
I actually had an ex-girlfriend, and
Hey,
he was a Mexican.
¿quieres que llegue caminando o me recoges? Como en 15 minutos.
Can I call you back? I'm recording.
¿Eh?
Okay.
Okay, gracias.
Thank you. De nada.
What are you saying?
I had this
Okay.
ex.
No, okay, no, I'm saying, like, I hate there's like fat people that drink 2 liters of Coke, like it's nothing. I'm like, you know how bad Coke is, right?
Yeah, it's like,
I'm
what,
like,
how's
dude.
like 73 grams of sugar in it or
Like,
something?
I'm like, how the
And
I don't
more
think-
caffeine, more caffeine than what, like Monster and shit?
Yeah.
Isn't that a thing?
Yeah.
They didn't, I think there was supposed to be like a bill that passed for the company to actually put warning labels on it, like a cigarette package, because there was so much caffeine in it.
Yeah, like that's what I hate. Like, dude,
I think it was
don't.
just a rumor though.
Yeah. No, like there's some people that legitly just drink 2 liters because that's their favorite drink.
Yeah.
I'm like,
it's
how
fucking
can you
disgusting.
drink that and not feel anything or not feel bad?
that's fucking nasty, bro. I don't think I can't even drink 2 fucking liters. I can barely drink half a liter by
Dude, like-
myself. of Coke.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I can drink it, but like I feel like shit.
Yeah,
I
it's just
feel
like
horrible.
bloated and just
Yeah,
gross.
yeah, I just feel like I'm sweating too much. I feel
I
like I'm
had,
so much slower.
I had this ex where she's constantly, nice block. She'd constantly send me like Snapchats of her eating, and it was always like Kit Kat, Milky Way, Reese's, and like a bag of Cheetos,
Yeah.
and then like Mountain Dew, which is like one of the worst drinks for you.
Yeah.
And like, but I'm not gonna lie, Mountain Dew is pretty fun.
Yeah, it's good.
It's good.
Well, like the only times I drink a lot of Coke, but that's only when I work, like with my dad and shit.
Yeah.
Cause when you work outside in the hot summer heat, you're not really gonna care what you're drinking. As
Yeah,
long
and a
as
freezing cold Coke, you gotta admit, it's gotta be
yeah,
pretty good when it's like 90.
dude, I work in like 100-degree weather and shit. I'm gonna drink a Coke, cause like,
Don't do that.
just like standing, I'm sweating. Like you know how hot like shingles get.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I've
they
been
are
on the roof on a hot day.
Yeah,
It's
dude,
like,
dude, they're meant to absorb heat, so no shit, I'm gonna drink a Coke. Like that's a reasonable, like decision.
What the fuck are you doing?
kinky.
Like that's a reasonable decision, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, like.
But like, she'd always send me these Snapchats for eating like that, right? And then the next day she'd say to me like, oh, I just went to the doctor. I'm like, oh, and is something wrong? She's like, yeah, I'm just like extremely unhealthy, and I don't know why. I'm like,
bitch.
okay, remember that Snapchat you sent me of you eating like a metric fuck ton of Reese's peanut butter cups and a 2-liter of Diet Pepsi? That's why.
But the Pepsi's were diet.
No,
that
you
doesn't make
dumbass.
a fucking
I
difference.
think that's another like kind of that's another controversial thing is people think like diet soda is like much better for you. It's almost like there's almost no difference other than it's like no sugar, but it's still like
Still bad, it's just still bad.
Yeah, it's just like, and it tastes like garbage.
Like
just,
to me, like those type of foods should only be meant like after like a hard day of work.
yeah,
Like
if you
something to reward
yeah.
yourself when you actually do.
It's
something.
not worth eating when you don't like, like people that work out have like cheat days and stuff. Like, will they have like 4 pizzas or some shit?
Yeah. An average person would just like. An average person should just like. You can have that shit, but just don't.
Not daily,
overdo
you know?
on- no,
Yeah.
Like maybe if you had like a really hard day where you just got shit on, yeah, maybe like a snack or two, but don't just like, oh, the weather's bad, might as well gulp down the 2-liter.
Oh, it's raining outside. Might as well fucking eat a Thanksgiving meal
Yeah.
of fucking shit ton of sugar.
Yeah, but it's like,
Right.
if I'm on my bike for 10 hours and then I come home and it's like, you know what, I just lost like 5 pounds and that's not healthy, I'm just gonna go eat a fucking 4 pizzas.
Yeah, with
Then
like
it's
a
like,
Coke,
then
yeah.
it's worth it because now you're like, you
Yeah,
did
like-
something to earn that. But if you're sitting on your fat ass and like you're lazy boy and watching SpongeBob and then you're eating a pie all to yourself, then it's like, you didn't do anything to deserve that, you piece of shit.
I shit you not. I'm not gonna lie. I did eat like half a pie the other day, but
But it's like, you have an active lifestyle.
Yeah, you have an active lifestyle.
I worked out that day. I walked home. I walked back. I cleaned my fucking house that day. All that shit. I'm like, you know what?
Like I'll be honest.
I deserve this. Let's
like,
let's go into this
yeah,
pie,
like,
yeah.
Like I eat unhealthy foods, but just that's because like when my mom makes, I don't go out and get like I want the fucking.
Yeah,
Kit Kat.
you don't go out of your
I
way
don't-
to do it.
Yeah, I'm going my way, but if it's offered to me, I'm like, fuck it, why not? Like, yeah, I work out, but like I don't want it to be honest. But if it's offered, I'm not gonna say no. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 'cause it's kind of disrespectful.
Yeah,
I
'cause
think
it's
especially in like a Mexican family, it's like no, it's
Yeah.
like, but I made this.
Yeah, but like I don't go out of my way. Like I want hot Cheetos right now. If I go in my fridge, I'm like, oh, there's no hot Cheetos. Oh well, might as
Why
well.
would you
like-
keep hot Cheetos in the fridge?
Yeah, true. Like if I go to my kitchen, there's no hot Cheetos, there's no snacks. Oh well, might as well just go back to my room and watch TV.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go out of my way just to buy that shit.
I'm recently I've kind of noticed that I've been losing weight, which is like unhealthy because you boy too skinny, you know. And it's because I'm lazy. I think that's what it is. Like when I'm not on my bike and I'm like, oh, I'm hungry, but I don't want to go make a sandwich. I'm too lazy. That's why I'm so skinny. Because I don't want to. I just don't. It's like I'm too lazy to eat. But it's just like if I'm hyper and I'm like, yeah, I'm fucking hungry. Let's go do this. I'll make like 5 sandwiches and a pizza, and it's just like, fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, those are the good days. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Yeah,
making food
it's
like
like
that.
the good days are when
Wait, is it my
you get
turn or
home
your
from
turn?
it's your turn. The good days are when you get home from school and you're hyper and you just like you had such a productive day and you're like, fuck yes, let's do this. Let's go watch like my favorite YouTuber and eat fucking everything.
Right.
Yeah, to me, I like to do that. Like after I get home from work,
Yeah.
like it's a long day. I'm like,
My life
Fucking I
consists
burned
of YouTube. When it isn't the bike in school, it's like or sleeping and eating. It's just YouTube.
I shit you not. I still have some leftovers from Thanksgiving, and everybody does. Everybody still.
Oh, I know.
does.
It's all my mom's house.
Okay, I shit you not. I made some.
Ooh, solid.
I made some
Solid,
bomb
yeah.
ass mac and cheese, and I got home one day. It was one. It was just the other day. It's just the other day. Fucking.
ooh,
Oh, too good.
too good.
It was
Where's the 8-ball?
Shit.
I'm just gonna put that back.
It was one day. Fucking. We were talking. It was. No, I don't remember the fucking day. But it was a really
It's
good
ball
day.
in hand. Whoever's turn this.
It was a really
Right.
good date. And
Oh,
there was
Go
a shit ton of mac and cheese left over. And I'm like, it was a really good date. And I'm like, you know what? I added a little bit more cheese to it. Let's just go ham on fucking mac and cheese and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I fucking did. And I was like, damn, I feel pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Even though I had the shit.
All right, I have a good topic. Do you guys know what net neutrality is?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about the FCC trying to take control of it?
Why? Just why?
It's like they're taking a newborn baby and throwing it off a bridge. It's like it was perfectly fine. Why would you do that?
No, it's like,
Why?
all right, it's
it had a lazy eye.
all right,
Yeet.
no.
It's fine. It's leave it alone.
No. Say it like this. This guy. He's living a good life. He's doing everything. Well, he has a few small flaws and shit, but he's still doing everything like he can, the best he can. He's living a good life. And then boom.
Someone kills him.
Not someone kills him. He meets this one girl, and she's just insistent on his fucking life. She just wants to be every way a part of it. And he finally lets her in, and she just makes everything shittier. Just shittier.
Yeah, we didn't. But the thing is, we didn't let the girl, the FCC, in. They just
barged
invited
in,
themselves.
yeah.
Right. She
And now they're trying to take over YouTube and saying you have to pay for certain speeds of internet and shit like that.
But
For
why?
extra, so just so they can make money. Like, do you not have extra, like,
I
so
was
much
trying to
money?
watch
Yeah,
the
like,
Paul-
You already take
There's a
control
limit.
of
There should, like,
TV.
be a
The
limit.
FCC already pretty much runs the kind of television we watch, and they tell us what we can and can't watch.
What time is it?
It's like, dude, you know we're gonna have to pay for Pornhub?
Are you serious?
Not like pro accounts, like just any. You have to pay.
To watch.
What are we gonna do? I gotta, dude. I'm a grown
knee-
boy. I need to beat my dick.
My knee.
And the
I
FCC is
beat,
gonna
4
ruin
times a
that.
week. I can't do that shit.
I watch like 5 videos just to try and find one to know.
But what I'm trying to say is we should probably spread awareness about this. Like, not like this is we're like first episode, but like I think we should like put flyers up around the school and shit.
Bro,
'Cause,
I
like,
was trying to watch a fucking Paul Joseph Walker. No, Paul.
Okay, let's be honest. You think
you can do this
Paul-
thing that they're saying is you can call into like your state representative and vote against the FCC and to keep net neutrality. And I think I'm gonna do it. I
Can
don't
we
know if you
actually
have-
go for it?
Yeah, you can vote against the FCC. If there's like polls and everything, I think we should do it.
We should. Fuck it.
We should.
Yeah, like I'm gonna stand up for that shit.
I was
Like
trying
I wasn't 18-year-old and old enough to vote, but it's like I'm gonna stand up against this bullshit. It's like
Yeah.
it's
Alright.
ridiculous.
I understand. I have YouTube, right? Alright. So I have no ads, nothing. I basically everything's already paid for. Except for the movies. That's it. I was trying to watch a Paul Joseph Watson video, and I watch his videos not on regular, but when a really good one comes out, I'm watching it. So I went on this one, and he's just talking about Trump and what's going on with how he posts all the videos and how Britain first is on his ass. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just like, okay, let me watch the video. They're saying, are you sure you want to watch this? Like, it's fucking Pornhub and shit. Are you sure you want to watch this? It's very controversial. You guys
Yeah, it's
wanna watch
because
this?
if it has anything to do with Trump, the liberals are gonna hop on that shit and they're gonna say, and then the content creator, the Paul Joseph, whatever the guy, he did that purposely. You can choose to put that on the videos. That way, the stupid butthurt pussies can't flag the video because now there's a warning.
The reason why it
If
was
you
there-
have a what's the message in the front of the videos? Like
A warning or?
not a warning, but you know what I'm trying to talk about, right?
Yeah.
Like discretion, like one of those.
Yeah.
If you
Use
have that,
discretion?
now they can't like flag the video because you told them like
No, but the
But
thing
there's
is,
still gonna be some stragglers that do it either way. So
No.
I think what your guy did is he did that purposely.
No,
Is that
he
what-
didn't.
He didn't.
No, it legit said in the description. This video was flagged by
The
a ton
community.
by the community.
Right. Yeah, and
And
that's
it was-
why it's doing that.
You couldn't even see how many people saw the video.
Yeah,
You see-
and it's not that did that guy like vote for Trump and stuff.
he voted
That's
for
why.
Trump.
That's why.
He voted for Trump, but he was still on Trump's ass in that video too. Like he should not put up these videos. It's stupid. These people are not even doing all of that. These are like misrepresented videos of what Muslims were actually doing. He even called out Trump multiple times in the video, but he was still talking about Britain first. Like you shouldn't be doing.
I
this
know,
shit.
but if
Your
the
own
video
country's
has
in terror
anything
right
to do
now.
with Trump, regardless of whether or not the person making the video rooted for him, that's the 8 ball.
Yeah.
What are you doing? You're gonna lose.
We're just shooting.
I'm actually playing.
Well, you're actually playing.
Yeah.
I thought we were
But
just
if
shooting.
the video has anything to do with Trump, regardless of whether or not the content creator agrees with what he does, they're gonna dislike it, thinking that like, oh, that's gonna like insult Trump in some way. Like, no, that's insulting the content creator. And I think what people do is they look past like the work they put in that video, and then they dislike it because oh, he mentions Trump, so he must like do all that shit. And then I think that's so stupid. What do you think about it, Ricardo? What are you gonna do with other porn? probably
Dude,
kill myself.
honestly, like,
I remember it could see.
like just how can you take away a man's porn?
Yeah.
Like,
it's
you're like just
So now what you're saying is the FCC is like okay with that? Like there has to be some guys that work for the FCC here that like are gonna disagree with that, you know?
Mhm.
There's gonna be a shit ton of guys that are gonna disagree with that.
Well,
'cause
like,
everybody.
After videos, what are they gonna try and go after
Oh, yeah.
next?
Yeah.
Like they're always gonna try and go after something
No.
just for more money.
They've gone
Remember-
after TV. They've gone after radio. I'm pretty sure because that's why they leave out some of the radio. And now like YouTube, it's like that's the, but
Say
or
for
not
the-
YouTube, but internet as a whole.
And they can control. Remember, they can control the speeds of what your videos you're watching.
Yeah.
So say if you're on Netflix and you have an AT&T your internet
Like
provider,
some crazy bandwidth that you.
any
just-
show you can watch on AT&T, and you know you can watch it, but you will have to watch it on Netflix and shit. They will like. It seems like if they have control of that, they will purposely slow down your streaming connection.
And then they're only doing that because now since they slowed it down,
They
you have to
have to-
pay for it.
Exactly.
And then who gets the money? The FCC. That's why they're doing it. So they're just taking control of something. So now you have to pay for it.
Exactly.
It's kind of like what Mr. Bell was saying with the Industrial Revolution
That's what I was supposed to bring up. It's just
and
like,
the fat cats. It's like what the hell?
Exactly. My mom's gonna be here
It's-
pretty soon.
Okay.
So yeah.
It's history repeating itself over again. It's just fucking like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
After YouTube videos, what can they go after?
They can go after any website you go on. They can go after
Like-
any actor on anything. Just
That's like-
anything. That's
No, like
internet.
what will they go after? After like YouTube videos, what's gonna be like their next step?
They're gonna legit go after anything that's internet related. That's on your phone. If they don't like
Like-
the content that you're looking at,
Like
they're
at
gonna
one
legit
point, they're
mess with it.
basically just gonna control all of the internet.
Like I can understand if they
That's
put regulations
that's
on
what's
it,
going on.
because it's like the whole like there's like the dark web and like
Yeah, okay, yeah.
child pornography. It's like
Yeah.
that I can understand because it's like it's regulations, but like to take control of it so we have to pay for it. It's like come on, really?
It's like we're already paying for a shit ton of things, and it's
Yeah.
And why
But
do you need
it's-
all
it-
that money?
But
Like,
it's
do you
the-
really need that much money?
but if you think about it, there's absolutely no representative, Senate, state, mayor, government, all bullshit that agree with this. So I'm at the same time as I am kind of mad that they even tried. I'm almost not worried at all that it's gonna even go through because there are just, like the majority, like pretty much 100% of America that does know about it disagree with it. So it's like if you can vote against it, I guarantee people are going to because it's just such a
I
big
think a
deal.
lot of those senators watch porn on the red.
Yeah, probably.
they're the people that I'm telling you now. Pedos are legit the highest people, like are the highest ranking people in the world. Pedos are the biggest people in the world.
Yeah.
They're not always like some creepy dude in a fucking basement. They're like the highest ranking dudes in the world.
Yeah, almost all like pedophiles and shit are like.
Do you think like when they get that power, you think before they get, they're like, yeah, I want to do this, or is it after? You know what I'm
It's
trying
like
to say?
after they know they have the power.
Yeah. Or like, was that always in the back of their heads?
Yeah. What else did we talk about today? Suicide, fat people.
All right, let's get on
Politics.
how our generation is just a generation of hoes, and there's no such thing as real love anymore.
Yeah, let's do
A little
that.
too close to home, don't you think?
That's a little. Yeah, I think you're just kind of bashing your own life here, Josh. You okay, bud?
Can you move your?
I shit you not, I was liking this one girl, and I liked her a lot. She like legit. When I saw her inside of me, whenever
You know, I
we
hate.
talked,
You know, I really hate when there's girls that have no sense of humor.
Oh yeah, and
Deadass?
they'll respond to text with LOL and then expect you to have a response for that. It's like I'll just leave.
No, like I was talking to this bitch. Like we were talking for a long time, but like first it was through Facebook, then it was through Snapchat. When she saw my stories and they're like not PG-13, they're like jizz jazz, I fucked her in the ass, shit like that. She basically stopped talking to me just because of that shit. Like we were talking, and when she sees my stories, it's less and less.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like,
like-
let me be myself. It's
Yeah,
like why
like,
are you
honestly.
hating on me?
this girl I liked, she knew my sense of humor. She knew how I acted, and she was, I would somewhat say worse than I was, but I was happy because that she could get what I was talking about. She was.
Yeah, it's like it's dark humor. It matched with more dark humor.
Yo,
It's like,
let's start like hang up.
Yeah,
you guys ready to end it?
All right, let me just finish my story. All right, so she was basically like me in every sort of way. She was active. She did all that. She lived a shitty life. I lived a shitty life, and I was happy because of that. But she has problems. All right, I'm indecisive. I'm not indecisive. I just make poor decisions. But she's indecisive and she's crazy, alright? And so she started doing all this fucked up shit, and I was like, what the fuck? What is wrong with you? Why are you being so stupid? She's like, if you're really my friend, you'll agree with everything I do.
No.
No, that's not the case with anybody.
No, me and my other friends roasted the stupid shit out of her. It's like, no, what you're doing is stupid. It's fucking retarded. What are you doing?
Alright,
What are you
well,
doing? That's
I think that's
another
ridiculous.
story. I don't talk to her
We
anymore
should
now.
do this more
It's
often.
It's fucked.
alright, well, that's ridiculous. Anyways, this has been the Open Minded Podcast, coming to you through the power of the non-FCC regulated YouTube. And vote for neutrality. Go talk to your state representative. It's awesome.
Guys, it will control everything.
Yeah, it will change the world as you know it.
Do you really
Oh,
want to
change
pay to
America.
beat your meat?
Do you want to pay to? Yeah. Do you want to pay to watch porn?
Do you really want to, like...
Anyways, he's getting a call from his mom. She's upstairs about to pick him up. Give his this a thumbs up. And if you enjoyed this, let us know what you want us to talk about next. We'll do any topic you want because, as you know, this is a podcast for anything and everything.
Like and subscribe.
Like,
I'm almost dead ass. Leave me here.
oh, okay.
Gotta go.
See you guys.
Check my check.
Damn, that was